study of otherworldly beings. Few ways are known to dismiss these beings from planes on which they are unwanted. Many historical methods have been lost due to lack of records. Wizards who employed the methods rarely recorded their discoveries in fear that others would steal them. The classic method of dismissal is through the use of an artifact that is inversely aligned to the being to be dismissed. Of the holy relics, one powerful object known abroad is the Light of Dawn, capable of dismissing all but the most evil of creatures. The history Opening this book, you see that it is concerned with the creation, use of, and destruction of powerful focuses. You flip to a passage in the book and begin reading. Have shown that focuses have classically been amulets or staves that are invoked to grant favours. However, with more materials becoming available, the design of focuses is changing rapidly. One great step in the evolution of focuses has been the use of common objects that one would expect to find in any house on Athos. This way, it is not obvious from where the wizard's power comes. I've even heard tales of furniture being used as focuses, but it is unlikely. How could a piece of furniture possess the polished surfaces that are required of a focus? Speculations abound. One object with. The author begins to get into specifics, so you skip ahead. Focuses have been known to grant their keepers power from the darker planes. Numerous fireside tales have been spun about the defilers that could not be killed as long as their focus was intact. Interestingly enough, I've discovered proof that there may be focuses powerful enough to grant just such powers, be it in the form of incredible regenerative powers, a magical aura that protects the defiler from harm, or immortality itself. Were a defiler able to combine these abilities with those of hiding the focus within a common object, the results would be difficult to contain, at the least. I recall a certain defiler by the name of Skirmishander. The aged book is unusually heavy, feeling as if it contains 10 times the amount of pages it has. The pages themselves are made from something more akin to leather than paper, but you cannot determine exactly what material it is. You briefly skim the red inked text. Seen in the past have all been manageable. However, recent experiments have revealed new methods of summoning otherworldly beings that could result in creatures undefeatable by known means. One such being, who must be left unnamed, is known to be trying to enter this realm. Were someone to summon him, the resulting chaos would be apocalyptic. Here follow rites and passages used in preparation of summoning. You cannot stand to read any further. The acts explained in the text make your stomach uneasy. All of the pages in this book have been crossed out, save one. A single faded inscription is all that remains. When dealing with direction, every search not warranted earns naught. Miragor. Are you waiting for transformation as well? Transformation is a myth. Liars! I have served Balkazar honestly and well, soon I will be made into a greater being. Are you here to test my devotion? Begone!
Megara, come with me. It's your turn now.
The babu turns to you.
Work hard, slaves, and you too may have the honor of transformation. Megara, come with me. It's your turn now.
No, you will not ruin my chance for transformation. You must be agents of Daglar. There is no way that mere slaves could pass my babu and barrack. Tell your master that it's I who will rule Athos, not him. Daglar is dead. I killed him. So, turned on your master, did you? I knew that Daglar would fall eventually. Excellent. I need your kind on my side. Join me in my conquest of Athos. I won't join scum like you. When I summon the Unnamed One, the world will bow down before me. All of Athos will be mine to command. Those who resist will perish. You will stand by my side. Join my reign. You must die. Fools, I swear I'll make your deaths painful. Belkazar quickly utters an incantation. Fools, you're throwing away much more than your lives. I am immortal. Belkazar recites another incantation. No! You do not know what you are doing! Stop! A tremor shakes the school to its foundations, a deep guttural roar that sounds like an unnatural cry of anguish and defeat. text in this book is written in a barely legible hand. You open to the most recent entries, dating a few days ago, and begin reading. I have finished my research regarding the terror extract. and find that I must prepare the mixing bowl as well as acquire the blossom extract. I can see why the poison is such a well-kept secret. It keeps on the blade indefinitely. I have contacted a local merchant to acquire the extract for me. He promises it to me within a few days, so I will concentrate on deciphering the Unnamed One's book in preparation of summoning. I have completed the spells on the mixing bowl, and now all that I await is the terror extract himself. That fool merchant must have idiots working for him. Any simpleton could have acquired extract by now. If it were not for keeping the Megara in line, I would do it myself.
Intruders!
The unnamed book pulls away from you as you attempt to leave with it. In a flash, it vanishes. You have averted a terrible evil. I offer you my armour in gratitude. Use it in the defence of all that is good. I may finally be at rest. Farewell to you, living ones. Thank you. You've saved us all. Ah, Roxpar, is it you? Welcome back. How went your mission against the Magriera raiders? You'll have no more trouble from Belkazar. By my father's sword, you're fit to grab a dragon's tail. That is good news indeed. Belkazar was a fiend. I'm glad his shadow will not blacken the sands again. Goodbye, goodbye, and may your water skins never run dry. Congratulations on your victory against the Megara. The news is already all over the caravan. We are very grateful. As I promised, here is your reward. How's your caravan faring? Business is much better now that you've stopped the Megara from raiding us. Still, we suffer endless raids. Where do the raiders come from? They come out of the south, usually when the sun is setting, and they are difficult to spot, but who knows where they really come from. Who is raiding your caravan? I do not know who they are exactly. Common bandits who somehow got hold of wyverns. If the caravan is to survive, the raids must stop. Tell me about the wyvern raiders. The wyvern riders are a scourge. There is no way to defend the caravan when they plummet out of the sky. Even Daesh suffered attacks by them and sent troops to deal with the bandits. I haven't moved to another city. The opportunities for profits are too great. With Daesh preparing for war, we will make good all our losses as prices shoot up. Wyvern riders still trouble my peaceful caravan. My best scouts say the wyverns come from a village far to the southwest. The payment is 1,000 ceramic pieces for you to stop the wyvern raids on the caravan. Is this agreeable? Yes. Well, that is good news. The entire caravan will be grateful. Goodbye. Good luck in your mission against the wyvern raiders. Tell me about your business. I've never been so busy. Everybody needs armour for the war. There isn't enough time for it all. You're welcome to use the forge if you need it. If you've a need for it. I'm too busy to custom make anything. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a great deal to do. Goodbye. Run! The wyverns! The wyverns! Run for your lives! What do you want? There's nothing of value left in the village. If that's what you're thinking, even our herds of tank and Urdur are gone. Just bones. That's all we've got here. What happened to your village? Nothing that hasn't been happening Every day since Athos was turned into a wasteland, the strong preying on the weak, and destruction visited among the peaceful. Why do the bandits attack your village? Why? Why does the sun burn your skin? It is the way of the desert. You see what false hopes these walls were built with? All of them turned to dust. Why don't you have herd animals anymore? The bandits killed them all. They left us nothing. It would have been kinder to kill us outright than to leave us to starve. Can't you get more herd animals? We were too afraid to let our warriors go in search of a new herd, but the threat of starvation is worse than the bandits. I only hope they return before the bandits launch another attack from their castle. What do you know about the castle? I know it's full of wyverns and bandits. That's enough to keep me from wanting to know more. I'm recruiting warriors to fight Dodge. I'm no warrior, and only a madman would think of fighting Dodge. Your only chance against Dodge is to fight. You're barely surviving right now. I have no time to worry about Dodge. When the bandits are killing us out of hand, I have too many chores to stand here talking all day. Goodbye.
Hello, fellow mortal.
Who are you?
I'm the village cleric, Mehta.
What is your sphere of worship?
The elemental sphere of air is my choice of devotion. It is the only sphere untainted by the rot of mortality.
This is a terrible way to live.
The bandits are no different than any of the other disasters that all of us on Athos must survive. In this life we must make the most of what's given to us. We are made to suffer.
But they destroyed your village.
If it hadn't been the bandits, it would have been a plague, or fire, or leprosy. Why blame the bandits for the fate of all mortals?
Convince your leader to ally with me.
It is not my decision to make, and I'm glad of it. If thousands are to be slaughtered by Dodge, I'd rather not be the one to send them to their deaths. I must return to my devotions now. Goodbye.
What do you want from me? You can see I have nothing to give. Who are you?
My name is Azami. I'm the village carpenter.
Why aren't you fixing your village?
Why bother fixing anything? As soon as we regained anything of value, the bandits would be back to take it.
What are you doing?
I'm making a storage shed, so the seeds and roots we gather aren't eaten by rats. I don't know why I bother. Bandits will destroy it like they did the last one.
What happened here?
The bandits raided our village. They destroyed our houses, stole our herd animals and possessions, and killed anyone who tried to interfere. They've left us nothing but starvation.
Why don't you fight the bandits?
They're too strong for us to fight. We'd surrender the village, but there's nowhere for us to go. I have no more time to talk. Goodbye.
Yes, what is it? Who are you?
I am Lucian, the village's lawmaster. Not that we have time for such things, with the bandits making simple survival impossible. What type of law do you study? My interests are in herbal law. It was the reason I came to cedritle. There are many unique plants in this area. Have you ever heard of a terror bloom?
What would you want with a terror bloom?
They are only good for death. Why do you say terror blooms are bad? Terror blooms are the primary ingredient for making certain types of daggers, ones which poison the victim. I'm adverse to anything which is designed solely to inflict death. I'm on a quest to find one. Well, I suppose I'll have to trust you to know what you're doing. A terror bloom is a magical plant, which only occurs under special circumstances. How do I find one? It is not so much a matter of finding one, the bloom as it is. Finding the bloom as it is of growing one. The only way to produce a terror bloom is to slay a rampager in the shade of a serpent tree. You'll have to get a rampager to come after you. Where can I find a serpent tree? The only serpent tree that I know of grows in the northwest corner of the village. How do I get a rampager near the tree? True to their names, rampagers are easily provoked. They live only to destroy the works of men. Attracting one is simply a matter of announcing your presence. You can take that horn to the serpent tree and blow it, if that's what you want. Just banging on the serpent tree is likely to be enough, though. Will you help me get the bloom? I have helped you enough, against my own better judgment. Perhaps Uske would go with you. He has always been one for such escapades. What unique plants are in the area? There are many plants on the mountain slopes which have medicinal value, and the fungi are especially prevalent. Beware of those. I once saw an Erduk chick attack its mother after trying to eat one variety. What are you doing? I'm grinding these seeds to make flour. They're meager rations, but we have nothing else to eat. Tell me about your leader. Chahaya has been harried almost to the breaking point by the bandit raids. I hope it has not scarred her too deeply. She was a kind and patient woman before all this began. I have no more to talk about. Goodbye. What? Don't interrupt me. I have no time for interruptions, or for strangers. I'm Roxbar. And I'm Kirkor. Now, will you leave me alone? What are you doing? I'm busy working on charts for these mountains, and if people didn't bother me, I'd get them done. What are you charting? I'm charting the mountains. I already told you that. I have no time for chit-chat. Do you know the way around the mountains? Of course I know my way around the mountains. I just told you that I was charting them, didn't I? Can I see them? A map is just what I need. What you need is to go and find someone else to disturb. Okay, I'll leave. Good. I've wasted too much time on you already. Hello, fellow warriors. That was quite the fight you had against those Wirrans and their riders. Not that I haven't seen a few of them myself. Who are you? I'm the village sub-leader, Yusuke, in charge of the warriors and defences of Cedritle. Are you a good fighter? The best in Cedritle and many other places. That's why I'm here instead of with them right now. My sword arm is needed to protect the village. Will you help me fight a rampager? Now there's a challenge I can't refuse. In fact, you can't keep me from such an exciting opportunity. Goodbye, goodbye.
What a fight! You are truly a fine warrior, Mad Dog McClaw. All my life I thought rampagers were invincible, but you've certainly proved that wrong. Will you join our alliance against Darge? Why would you start a war with Darge? Darge is attacking the villages. It's about time someone stands up and fights Darge. This army should have been formed long ago. If the chief agrees to ally with you, I'll personally lead our warriors into battle. Goodbye. Goodbye. There are handholds carved in the walls of the well shaft. Do you climb down? Yes, of course I do. Halt! Who approaches the gate? I'm Roxbar. If you've come to plunder, ready your weapons. It is my duty to defend what little remains to be defended. I didn't come to plunder. No, there's scarce any other reason to walk these cursed halls. State your business. Who are you? Zephrem, watchman of the front gate. Where does the gate lead? Nowhere. But once it was the gateway between this temple and all the chaos that lies beyond. What happened here? I can't tell you for sure. One day the sky grew dark and the ground split beneath the temple. There has been no rest since. Why is there so little to plunder? Many adventurers like you have combed these halls in search of lost treasure. My sword is stained crimson with their blood. I'm just a wanderer seeking shelter. If by shelter you mean a safe resting place, seek it elsewhere. There's nothing but unrest here. This book is very old. The pages must be handled delicately, lest they turn to dust. Personal entries. You dexterously locate the proper chapter. I love Tristram like no other. I cannot live without her. Though she is my pupil, she is also my equal. I fear that her father may suspect that she has feelings towards me. The last page. Calamity. The priest Epos from the Southern Kingdom has caused an enormous earthquake which all but engulfed our temple. Necromantic spells are brewing. I fear long preparation. These curses will be impossible to deflect. Spells. Only one spell remains complete enough to learn it. You rip it out of the book. Roxbar rummages through the cabinet and finds a message carved into the wood. Don't trust pt12. I'm Chaya, the village leader. I demand to know your business here. Are you oppressors like the bandits or worse? I'm Roxbar. I don't care what your name is. It's probably false anyway. I want to know why you're here. I am seeking allies. I won't ally with rabble like you. No doubt you intend to lure our warriors away, so you can return and take control of the village. How do I prove my intentions are peaceful? You look no different than the bandits who are constantly raiding my village, stealing and killing. Prove yourself better than them, and I might talk to you. I'll get rid of the bandits for you. I certainly don't object to you getting rid of the bandits, but don't expect anything in return. I've nothing to give you except my hospitality. That's enough for me. You surprise me. I had not thought to see such selflessness, heroism, anywhere on Athos. Perhaps you would take the chest hidden under my bed in atonement for my rudeness. Where do these bandits come from? The bandits are new to the castle on the mountain, except for the wyverns. They're typical cutthroats. They kill for sport since we've nothing left to steal, and slaughter our herds for arms practice. What do you know about the castle? The castle's at least as old as Darge, but no one knows who built it. We saw lights in it occasionally before the bandits came, but no one ever came down or bothered us. How do I reach the castle? Well, I know you can't climb the mountain. Our warriors tried after the bandits first started raiding my village. Krikor is the only one who might know of a way. If he doesn't, you'll have to learn how to fly. It's Krikor. Krikor is a dwarf. He's staying in the small house southwest of here. If he's not there, he's probably out surveying the mountains.
He cares about nothing else. Are there any warriors in your village? Yes, but not right now. They left to find a new herd of kanks, or urdrud, because we'll starve without meat. Some of the warriors stay behind, but were soon killed by the bandits. When will the warriors be back? They'll return as soon as they find a new herd, or when their provisions run out. Could use a place to rest. It is the least I can do. You may stay here as long as you wish. I must attend to my people. There is no telling when the bandits will strike again, and we must prepare. Goodbye. Have you found the terror bloom yet? My client is growing quite anxious. Yes. Amazing. To tell you the truth, I didn't think the terror bloom truly existed, but you found one. I hope this magical wand is ample compensation for such remarkable feat. More importantly though, I have an emergency on my hands. A client wants me to collect a very special spell component, but I can find no one willing to accept the mission. What do you want me to do? I need you to retrieve the stinger from a mistral. Mistrals. But only the stinger of a mistral which has recently eaten quirrell birds. That is very important. I'll get the mistral stinger. I know I could count on you. Remember, the mistral must be one which has eaten quirrell birds, otherwise the stinger is worthless. Goodbye. May you have good fortune in your adventures. Goodbye.